friends. It has been a long day. We went on a little road trip out of town today, and I was busy crocheting and taking care of studies. So today we are finally going to go over Rosemary. And again, I'm going to be reading a short little passage out of one of my favorite books, 20,000 Secrets to Tea. And if you want this book, it is by Victoria Zac. And I pull information and stuff from other books for this short clip, but I love how she writes the description and the uses of rosemary. So that's what we're going to get into today. So I was going to use my rosemary plant to give you guys a visual, but if you watched my previous video that I posted yesterday, my pig ate my rosemary plant. So enjoy these Google images. If you just Google rosemary, you'll find these images. So here we go. Rosemary, the gentle revitalizer. There are many varieties of rosemary with different shapes and growth patterns, but when it comes to shades of blue, rosemary blooms in spectacular hues, from true blue to rosy blue, with the exception of one white flowering variety. The official plant is a woody shrub that grows from 3 to 6 feet tall, with shiny, narrow leaves that are dark green above and soft gray below. It blooms in spring and sometimes fall with lavender blue flowers that fill the air with a fragrance like sweet pine. Native to the shores of the Mediterranean, France, and Spain, rosemary grows on rocky hills overlooking the sea, sending its piney perfume on the wind to sailing ships. The sheen on its leaves, damp with morning mist, led to the name Dew of the Sea, a crowning jewel. Rosemary has enchanted poets and historians for centuries. It has a long history of medicinal use for cooking, symbolic blessings, and aromatherapy in gardens around the world. The ancient Egyptians designed wall gardens lined with rosemary. In Algeria, it was a clipped border for rose gardens. In Rome, it was a hedge around formal gardens and in festivals. Wreaths of rosemary crowned the heads of young girls and men. The Roman armies brought it to England in the Dark Ages, and it became a prized plant in the monastery gardens. When Queen Elizabeth of Hungary was paralyzed, she was massaged daily with rosemary, lavender, and myrtle, and claimed she owed her cue to rosemary. Rosemary has always been associated with love and remembrance and prized as much as a jewel. When Anne of Cleves married England's Henry VIII, her crown was a jeweled gold coronet, intertwined with sprigs of rosemary, and brides carried rosemary in their bouquets to herald happy marriages. Love and remembrance. Rosemary's symbolic nature for love and remembrance are also key to its health properties. It's a tonic tea for your heart and mind. Rosemary stimulates blood flow through your heart, which in turn enhances the supply of oxygen and nutrients to your brain. Your heart works better and your memory and concentration are improved. Relaxer. Rosemary may be a tonic, but it also relaxes your nervous system. This eases anxiety, depression, and tension headache. Recuperation. Rosemary tea is an excellent drink to take while recovering from an illness or surgery, and especially for seniors. It's an herb that gently restores immunity and health. It has antioxidants to prevent cell damage from free radicals. It relaxes and tones your nerves, enhances the flow of digestive juices, and improves your body's ability to absorb nutrients. It has no side effects and can be taken regularly. Scalp. Rosemary tea is a stimulating scalp rinse to activate circulation, cleanse follicles, and revitalize the area to stimulate hair growth. Skin. Rosemary brings the blood to the skin to give you a glow and has antiseptic value to improve your skin's ability to resist infections. Slenderness. Rosemary improves the digestion of fats and keeps waste from accumulating, including cellulite deposits. Uses through the ages. Rosemary has been used to fight lingering bronchial infections. Its Its antispasmodic properties relieve bronchial spasms to improve breathing. And a special feature is the rosmarinic acid. A principal ingredient in rosemary is rosmarinic acid. It's antiviral and antimicrobial to fight infections. It's also anti-inflammatory to ease inflammations. And the beneficial part is the whole plant above the root. So most of the things that it's referring to in this book, how to consume these herbs, is through tea. Tea is an ancient medicine, and so you should try an herbal tea. And if that's not your thing, you can also take them in capsules, and you can also take rosemary essential oils, and that's a whole another level of concentration of the medicine. And I have a whole other book on essential oils as well. I'm sure they probably have new editions by now. This one's a few years old, but if you're looking for a good book on essential oils, the Essential Life, it looks like this, and this is the 3rd edition. I don't think it has one author. I think it's a contribution of multiple people, but this is one of the best books for finding information on different essential oils, the concentrations, blends, how to use them, and what they're good for. So if you are interested in essential oils, you should get that book, The Essential Life. Although rosemary is native to the Mediterranean, Spain, and France areas, it was introduced to Native Americans when colonialization began. And it is a very, very common plant now grown in the southwestern tribes. And we'll go over a little bit more of their use in history with the plant in another video when we go over the magical and spiritual properties of rosemary. So I hope you've enjoyed this video learning a little bit about rosemary, and if you haven't used rosemary, you should. I use it all the time. It has been a lifesaver on my hair. If you are thinning or if you're even bald, if you use rosemary rinse on your head, essentially it's just a rosemary tea or a natural rosemary infused product on your head. It helps stimulate circulation to your scalp, which stimulates hair growth. So it's a great way to get thicker, fuller, healthier hair. And that's one of my favorite benefits of it. But tell me what your favorite benefit of rosemary is and how you use it, or how you would like to use it. And what should our next herb be? Anyways, I hope you guys have a great night. Thanks for listening. Love yourself today. Bye, Odie.